other great sponsors: Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Community Health Network, Bastion Solutions, the Hamilton County Sports Authority, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Real Estate, the Noblesville Youth Sports Alliance, Blades Audio, Video, and Security, the Hamilton County Reporter, and Mosquito Masters of Indy. It is just an absolutely gorgeous Thursday afternoon here, and the Millers home for their second game of the season. They were successful 2 nights ago against Perry Meridian, winning that match 1-0 on a goal by A.J. Tipner in the first half of the game. Carmel Greyhounds have played 2 games so far this season, and so far they have yet to break into the win column. They have 2 ties. One of those ties was against the Pike Red Devils, and the other, if I can find it here, one of them was a 0-0 tie. The other was a 1-1 tie with the Greyhounds and the Red Devils. And we're ready to turn things over to public address announcer Andrew Trissler with the opening ceremonies for this afternoon's game.
Noblesville High School welcomes you to Hallmark Orthodontic Soccer Complex, the proud home of the reigning state champion Miller Soccer. Today's IHSAA soccer match features the Carmel Greyhounds and your Noblesville Millers. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Senior number 11,
Tipner. A senior, number 12, Sam Davis. A junior, number 15, Max Reason. A senior, number 16, Noah Bernot. A senior, number 17, Jackson Montgomery. And a senior, number 22, Landon Huber. The head coach of the Millers in his 6th year is Ken Delaski. Today's acting head coach is varsity assistant Jake Hart in his 12th year.
Well, there you have the starting lineups, and we're just moments away from the start of this game. Congratulations to Coach Ken Delaski and his family on the birth of their son Liam, born about 3 weeks ago. As you heard Andrew say, that Jake Hart is temporarily sitting in for Coach Delaski while he's on a paternity leave, welcoming the new addition to their families. Congratulations to Coach Delaski. Last time these two teams met, it was in the state championship match at the end of October last year. And in that one, it ended up being a 3-1 victory for the Millers, and they capped the season with the state championship. What a run it has been for these two teams. Last year, just to compare records and stuff, the Millers ended up 21-1, 20 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie. The Greyhounds were 16 wins, 4 losses, and 2 ties, and they ended up meeting in the state championship game there at the end of the first semester. But a lot of things have changed for these two teams. A lot of new faces out there. Both of them are very, very well loaded with seniors. The Greyhounds have got 13 seniors on their roster. Millers have got 16, but a lot of these players have not had a lot of varsity playing experience. They've gotten a lot of JV experience the last couple of years. So we are just about ready to go here. And we are underway. Millers in their black and gold uniforms. They'll be moving right to left on your screen here in the first half. The Greyhounds in their white uniforms with bluish letters and bluish numbers. Millers with the ball trying to get into the zone. Up to Jackson Montgomery. Montgomery tries to get it into the middle. Got it to Sam Davis. Shot missed. Blocked. Greyhounds send the ball into Miller territory. Sam Howland with it. Sam, the younger brother of Spencer Holland, one of the mainstays in the championship team last year. Tight defense on the part of both teams here so far in the opening minutes. A.J. Tipner, who had the only goal of the season so far for the Millers, had it. He's got it down the near sideline. Tried to get it to Sam Holland, but could not get there, and there's a foul called on the Noblesville Millers. Correction, that's on the Greyhounds. Owen Mejia will put the ball in play. Mejia tries to make a centering play there. Miller's looking to get ahead on it, chased down by Jake Johns. All the way across to the far side. Miller's taken away from the Greyhounds. Sam Davis with it. Into the center. Nobody there for the deflection, and the ball goes out of bounds. Goaltender Adam Kelleher will put the ball back in play. Thank you for joining us tonight on Hamilton County Television. IHSAA Boys Soccer, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville. Almost down to the midfield stripe. Millers take it back, get control of the ball. Jake Johns chasing after it, taken away by Davis Dilling. Millers get it right back. One to beat in the middle there. And the Greyhounds manage to get control of the ball and knock it out of bounds. Millers will put the ball in play. A little over 3 minutes gone here in the first half. Miller still controlling the ball. Max Reason with it. He gets it taken away by Colin Fettig. Fettig has the only goal of the season so far for the Greyhounds. Greyhounds fall back and regroup. Benjamin Kelleher had it. Back to the Millers. Greyhounds trying to poke it away from the Millers. They send it back toward the goal. Luke Odell resets the offense. Odell looking for some help. Finally gets it, but it goes to the foot of James Gilbert for the Greyhounds. Noel Pena takes the ball back out toward the midfield stripe, but the Greyhounds take it right back in there with Davis Dilling taking it. Down into the corner, across the front, wide open net. Shot, no good. Blocked by great defensive play there by the Millers to save a goal. Millers coming down the far side. It's intercepted by the Greyhounds. Greyhounds trying to take some momentum here. Adam Kelleher sends the ball out toward the midfield stripe. Vogelsang with it for the Millers. All the way across to Ashton Craig. That one's going to go out of bounds. And that will result in a corner kick for the Carmel Greyhounds. Connor Dora going over to start the play for the Greyhounds. Dora gets the ball right into the middle, see if they can get the deflection. They try, but they do not. Millers get the ball back, but is it going to go out of bounds? Yes, it's going to go out of bounds, but the Greyhounds will get it right back. Greyhounds controlling the ball, trying to get it centered. It's going to go out of bounds once again. No, it didn't go out of bounds. Centering pass, and Pena jumps to get the ball, and he'll put it back in play. Both teams retreating toward the midfield stripe. Nice lead pass there. Sam Holland trying to chase it down. Opportunity here for the Millers, trying to get it into the middle there. Cannot do it. Greyhounds cleared out toward the midfield stripe. Nicholas Basso with the ball. Over to Colin Fettig. Fettig on the far side. So far in the opening 7 minutes, neither of the goaltenders have been seriously challenged. Greyhounds with the ball, trying to get it set up, poked away by the Millers. Here comes Jake Johns, if he can get to it, trying to get it into the middle. Nobody there to pass it to. Waiting for the offensive players to come down. Does a centering pass, but just out of the reach of A.J. Tipner. Adam Kelleher puts the ball back in play. Davis Dilling bringing it up across the midfield stripe. Back to Dilling. Both these teams pretty quick on their feet here so far tonight. Beautiful night for soccer. Just an absolutely gorgeous August afternoon here. 78 degrees. Southerly breeze at 2 miles per hour. 59% relative humidity. You couldn't ask for better weather conditions. Miller's with the ball. Trying to get it into Carmel territory. Luke Odell with it. That one goes out of bounds. I didn't see who touched that last, but it looks like it's going to go to the Millers. Luke Odell will put the ball back in play. Odell was trying to get it to Jake Johns, and he was held. So it'll be a kick from the field. Sam Holland will have the kick. Everybody lining up over toward the left side of the net. Let's see how they move here. Holland gets ready. Teams are ready. Ooh, nice shot, but did not get to the goal. Couldn't even be deflected, unfortunately. Here comes Hayden Warnicki down the near side. Tries to get it into the center, does so. Gets it to Nicholas Basso. Greyhounds take the ball back. Callum McEwen. Millers try to get it into the middle. They cannot get it centered. Sam Divis goes after it. He gets it poked away. Aaron Gupta resets the offense for the Greyhounds. There's a stop of play. And the Greyhounds will put it in bounds. That one goes out of bounds. Go back to the Millers. Celebrating over 30 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specializes in last-minute signage and banners. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. Contact them at 317-773-7200 or visit their website, www.loganstreetsigns.com. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. Logan Street Signs and Banners, our title sponsor here at Hamilton County Television Sports. Glad to have you with us here tonight. Miller's trying to get the ball down the field. Tipner with it, looking for help. Taking it more toward the center of the field. Gets it kicked away by Connor Dora. The Millers get it right back. Greyhounds get it back, but back and forth once again. Jake Johns sends it back to Luke Odell. Odell sends it all the way across the field. I believe that's Sam Divis over there across the field. Got it. Greyhounds kick it away. Connor Feddick with it. Sends it back into the zone. Hayden Warnicki with it. Sends it back into the zone once again. Millers take it away, trying to get something going here. right down the middle. Gets it to Luke Johns. Johns sends it back out to Odell. Back out to Mejia. Mejia trying to get it to Landon Huber. Huber missed it, but he's still going after the ball. He got tripped up. Let's see who that's going to go against. That's going to go against the Millers. Just under 27 minutes remaining here, first quarter, or first half. No score here on Hamilton County Television Sports. I'd like to thank our technical crew today. Will Wofford at the controls, producer-director. Lucas Lacone on the camera this afternoon. And as per usual, back at Master Control at the home studios of Hamilton County Television, our executive director, producer, Jim Wofford. Thanks to all of them for making all this possible. Hope you're enjoying this afternoon's broadcast. Very good-sized crowd out here. I would call it standing room only at this point. Miller's trying to get down the sideline there, and Alex Kazmierek and Sam Holland tie it up. Ball goes out of bounds. That's touched by the Greyhounds. Millers will take it over. Luke Odell will put it back in bounds. Odell puts the ball in play off the head of one Miller, trying to get it to another. Still in play. Tipner with it. Tipner sends it over to the far side. Sam Divis went down. Greyhounds came up with the ball, but the Millers take it away in their territory. Mejia had it. Back over here on the near side to Odell. Odell sends it down into the center. Nobody down there to assist, but Jake Johns picks it up. Greyhounds take it away. Hayward Warnicki had it. Millers take it right back. Tipner trying to set it up in the middle. Little crash there between a Miller and a Greyhound. Ball goes out of bounds, and goaltender Adam Kelleher will put the ball back in play. About 24 and a half minutes remaining here in the first half. Millers with an opportunity there, could not execute. Johns with it. Back over to Montgomery. Greyhounds take it away. It goes out of bounds.
Subbing in for Carmel, number 9, Josiah Shepson.
Josiah Shepson comes in for the Greyhounds. Davis Dilling going to take a rest. Relatively quick first half here. A couple possible scoring opportunities here for both teams, but nothing serious so far. Millers take the ball back. That one's blocked. It was blocked by Warnicki, and Noel Pena had to come out and take that ball, and he bobbled it a little bit, but managed to keep control of it. Had a Greyhound right in his face, but managed to keep the ball and keep it out of the net. Shepson brings it down, taken away by the Millers. Here comes Johns. Johns puts it into the center. Possible opportunity here. Shot right on the goal, but missed. Nice save there on Sam Holland's goal shot by Adam Kelleher. He was moving so fast, he really didn't have a chance to do anything with that ball other than take the shot. And he just could not get it to the left or right of goaltender Kelleher. Millers fall back and regroup. Tipner with it. Sends it over here on the far side, or the near side, rather. Odell with it, sends it into the middle. Reason setting it up, sends it over to the far side. Johns down the far side. It goes out of bounds. Whose ball is it going to be? Looks like it's going to be Miller ball. No score here. Just under 22 minutes remaining in the first half. Thank you for joining us here at Hamilton County Television. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online, www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Just about to go back to live action here as we had some substitutions. I can't see where that ball's going to come in bounds yet. Now they got it. Ashton Craig has got the ball. He'll put it in play for the Millers. Gets it in. Miller's breaking toward the zone. Nice defensive play there. We're going to have a foul. That's going to go against the Carmel Greyhounds. Take a look at the replay there. Oh, yeah. The Millers will get a goal kick. They'll get a kick right from just inside the circle in front of the goal. One of the harder plays to defense in soccer. I believe that is Sam Divis who's going to take the shot, if I'm not mistaken. Just over 21 minutes remaining in the first half. We're ready to go back to action. Here's the shot. Nice save there by Kelleher. Divis put a low line drive shot there and ended up just being able to get blocked there by Adam Kelleher. He had a lot on that ball. Let's see where the inbounds play is going to come here. Looks like this is going to be a corner kick. Yes, it is. Ball is inbounds. Right in the middle. Millers can not get a shot off. They're going to have to fall back and regroup on the offense. Holland with a try. Just beyond the out-of-bounds line. Just could not get to it in time.
Substitution number 2, Andrew Thompson.
The Millers will have the kick, rather the Greyhounds will have the kick from the goal. Not sure what's going on here. Oh, the ball went out of bounds. My mistake. The Greyhounds will have it on the far side.
Substitution number 13, Brody Harlan.
Number 13, Brody Harlan comes in for the Greyhounds. Clock continues to tick, just a little under 19 minutes remaining here in a scoreless first half. Greyhounds get the ball inbounds. Trying to get something set up here in front of the Miller net. Haven't been too successful getting it in close. It goes about halfway down the field. Gupta takes it. Goes out of bounds. That one's going to go over to the Millers. Once again, the ball is in play. Mejia with it, looking for help down the field. Over to Odell. Odell guarded by Josiah Sepson. Back to Reason. Reason had Andrew Thompson on him. Miller's trying to get the ball down the field. There's going to be a foul called there against the Millers. The Greyhounds will take the possession over. Gaylor Electric, the highest performing national contractor of excellence. Since 1984, Gaylor Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstones of reliable resources, reliable outcomes, and reliable insights, fueled by our genuine care for people. Gaylor Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud to sponsor Hamilton County sports. Back to live action. The ball goes back to Miller goaltender Noel Pena. He gets it to the center. Trying to get it up there to Max Reason. Reason has got the ball, but he's got two Greyhounds on him. He goes down. The Millers pick it up, and we've got a foul called here, I believe. .41 remaining in a scoreless first half. Very reminiscent of what we saw in the JV game a little bit earlier, where they went into the clubhouse at halftime with a 0-0 score. Millers ended up winning that game 3-1. Miller's getting ready to put the ball back in play. Everybody getting settled into position. Kicked into the center. Nobody there for the rebound. That's going to be against the Millers, and the Greyhounds will get the ball on the turnover. Kelleher puts the ball back in play for the Greyhounds. Up the far sideline. Millers take it away. Midfield. Oh, my. That's going to be a timeout, and there's going to be a yellow card on that one. Lucky there wasn't an injury on that. Jackson Jones goes off the field. He just took the feet right out from under the Miller player. And he basically did a cartwheel on his way around down to the ground. Good thing we've had a little bit of rain here lately, so the field's a little softer. Boy, this Noblesville grounds crew has done a great job on this field. It is just in excellent condition. .15 minutes, 24 seconds remaining here in the first half. No score between the Millers and the Greyhounds. Rematch of the championship game of about 8.5, 9 months ago. Millers kick the ball down the field, trying to get a deflection. They do not. Comes back out toward midfield. Andrew Thompson with it, trying to reset the offense for the Greyhounds. Millers take the ball away. The bodies are flying out there right now. Sam Divis with it. Ball will go out of bounds to the Millers from the far side. Got another stoppage here. Foul called once again on the Carmel Greyhounds. So the Millers will put the ball back in play. Community Health Network's walk-in clinic for sports injuries is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 10 a.m. Sports medicine and orthopedic physicians are on site to treat everything from sprains and strains to fractures and joint injuries. Visit ecommunity.com/sports for more information. Greyhounds trying to poke the ball away from the Millers, which they do. It's down in the corner, trying to get it something set up here. Benjamin Kelleher with it in the corner. Millers come out with the ball. Jackson Montgomery sends it back. Luke Odell will have the ball now. Back to Odell once again. Millers having a little bit of trouble getting out of their own territory here now. Greyhounds playing some good defense here. Miller's trying to get it back down the field. That one's blocked by Kazmierek. Back over to Harlan. Harlan sends it down the near side. Shepson has it. Back to Harlan. Most pressure we've seen so far today by the Carmel Greyhounds. Pena gets the ball away from the goal. Back over to Montgomery. Montgomery sends it down the far side. But the Greyhounds take it right back. Miller's trying to fall back and regroup. They just have not been able to get the ball out of their zone for the last couple of minutes here. Odell with it. He sends it down the far side. Divis was there, but the Greyhounds stepped right in front of him and took the ball right back. Centering pass grabbed by Noel Pena. He had Andrew Thompson right there waiting to get that pass, and he took it away from him. Divis. Cross. Josiah Sepson takes it. Here comes A.J. Tipner trying to get to the ball. No foul called. Down the side, Greyhounds get the ball, but it goes into the back into the middle. Miller's fighting to get it back again. There's going to be a foul called on that one. That one's going to go against the Millers. I believe that was Connor Dora who went down on the play. Either Dora or Brady Harlan. So the Greyhounds will put the ball back in play with 11:15 remaining on the clock here in the first half. No score. Kelleher gets a nice kick down the field. Shepson with it, sends it back out toward the middle. That's going to go out of bounds and go to the Millers. Tipner sends it over to Odell, who puts it back in bounds. Odell looking to set the play. Just right at the center field mark. Gets it down the field. And Adam Kelleher comes back out and makes the play. 10:36 remaining here in the first half. No score. Miller's hosting the Carmel Greyhounds here on Hamilton County Television. Thank you for joining us today. And thanks to Logan Street Signs and Banners for being our feature sponsor for all Hamilton County Television sports shows. Greyhounds will have the ball out of bounds. Braden Thompson and Hayden Warnicki both back in for the Greyhounds. Miller or Greyhounds with an opportunity here. That one didn't look like it was going to go in the net, but Noel Pena came out to make the save anyways. I believe that'll end up being a corner shot, corner kick. James Gilbert bringing the ball over to the corner to restart the action. We're ready to go back to live action. Kick is centered. Nicely deflected on a header out by the Millers. The Greyhounds stick it right back down in deep into the Miller end. But Pena comes out, jumps on the ball, and stops the play. Prior to that, there was a foul called, so the Millers will have a shot from the turf. Pena's kick goes well across the midfield stripe. Odell with it. Tipner with it on the sideline. Gets it kicked away by Hayden Warnicki. Millers take it right back. Holland with it, going down the sideline. Brings it back out. Tipner sends it toward the goal, but it's deflected by the Greyhounds. There's a shot. Oh, my. Divis had a hard shot, a high shot, and Adam Kelleher, he just timed that just right to make that stop. Otherwise, Divis would have had his first goal of the season. Divis, a senior, been involved in a couple close shots so far this evening, but nobody has got across the goal line yet. We have another stoppage here, and I believe we have a foul called on the Millers, and that's going to result in a kick from the turf for the Carmel Greyhounds. It's Benjamin Kelleher. He's going to put that ball back in play. Brody Harlan back there with him. Kicks it into the middle, does not get the deflection. That ball's going to go out of bounds. We'll have to see who touched it last. Looks like that's going to go to the Millers.
Carmel substitution number 10, Nicholas Basso. And subbing in for the Millers, number 5, Gavin Vogelsang.
Nicholas Basso comes back in for the Greyhounds. Gavin Vogelsang comes in for the Millers. This will be a corner kick, I believe. Into the center. Another nice stop there by Noel Pena. 5:40 remaining here in what has been an action-packed first half. No scoring, but good up and down the field soccer. Nice save there by Pena. He did a good job on that, just managed to get up high enough to deflect that ball off of his upper chest. Ball went out of bounds. Nice replay. Watch that save by Pena. Wow. Great play. Great play by the senior goaltender. Great shot by the Greyhounds. Great defense by the Millers. Greyhounds have been putting a lot of pressure on the Millers here in the last few minutes. That one's going to go out of bounds. That will be a corner shot for the Carmel Greyhounds. James Gilbert back over to take it. Into the middle, deflected by the Millers, out of danger. Coming up on 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. We have a stoppage. Ball will go over to the Millers. Since the establishment of Churchill, and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call, 317-773-2190, or visit their website, www.cchalaw.com. A good contingent of fans, students down here to our left, shouting encouragement for the Millers. Let's go Millers, let's go Millers. Millers end up getting the ball, but that's going to be a foul called on number 18, Benjamin Kelleher. Quickly, the Millers get it down the field. That one goes out of bounds. Let's see what they call on this. Will this be a corner kick or will it go to the goaltender? I didn't see where it went out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick for the Noblesville Millers. Thanks to our executive director, producer, Bill Wofford, for helping us out on some of these plays here so we know what's going on. A lot going on there up there in the field. Into the center. Oh, boy, the Millers had an opportunity there and just could not get the deflection. On the far side, Millers trying to reset the offense. That one goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Noblesville Millers. Coming up in 2 minutes remaining here in the first half.
2 minutes.
Shot, missed to the left. So Adam Kelleher will put the ball back in play. Down to the middle of the field, deflected by Nicholas Basso. Greyhounds with the ball. And that's going to be a foul on the Millers, so the Greyhounds will get it off the turf. Greyhounds quickly setting up here. Looked like they were ready to go, and then they kind of backed off a little bit. One minute, 10 seconds remaining in the first half. Greyhounds put the ball back in play. Try to get the deflection, but they can't. Goes off to the left side of the net. Hayden Warnicki with it in the corner. Still got the ball, trying to get it into the middle. Cleared by the Millers. Here comes Benjamin Kelleher, trying to get it back into the center for the Greyhounds. Comes back out, way in front of the goal. Millers trying to keep the pressure on, coming up on 30 seconds. Oh, tried to get the deflection, but the Millers got the head on the ball rather than the Greyhounds and took the scoring opportunity away. Now the Greyhounds get the ball right back. They've got about 17 seconds on the clock here to try to get something into the net before the end of the first half. They have kept the pressure on the Millers in about the last 10 minutes of this half.
7, 6, 5, 4,
Thompson with it.
2, 1.
And that will be the final shot of the game. So after one half, no score between the Greyhounds and the Millers. Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtor, is a full-service hometown realtor who's committed to helping you navigate this real estate market. Have a question about buying or selling your home? Call Carmo for help today. You can get a hold of Carmo at 317-490-3735. Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio-video security provider. Blades AVS is a design-build firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've been helping schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. We've added securing your facility to how we can serve you better. So whether it's your sound system or your displays, your network or your building security, ask how our experienced Blades Audio Video Security team can serve your business. We'll be back with the second half after these commercial breaks.
Please welcome the Millers.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Imagine a health system where care extends into the streets and neighborhoods where we live. A hospital that listens in any language. With doctors who look like you, who understand there are barriers between you and your health that can't be treated with a prescription. Imagine a hospital named after the people it serves. By the community, for the community. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
This is where champions play. This is where youth champions play. This is where collegiate champions play. This is where Olympic and pro champions play. This is where all champions play. In Hamilton County, Indiana.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back to the Hallmark Orthodontic Soccer Complex on the campus of White River Elementary School, the home of Miller Soccer. I'm Brad Silbert, along with producer-director Will Wofford, camera operator Lucas Lacone on a beautiful Thursday night. I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight on the IHSA Boys Soccer broadcast here on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners. We are underway. No score after the first 40 minutes, so we'll have to see what happens here in the second half. Greyhounds start out with the first possession. They ended up putting a lot of pressure on the Millers in the second half of the opening half. Miller seemed to have a lot of momentum going during the first 20 minutes, and then it seemed to shift over toward the Carmel Greyhounds. Miller's trying to get the ball down the court. Bring it back. Max Reason with it. Vogelsang with it. He falls. There's going to be a foul called on that one. That will go against the Carmel Greyhounds. That one ends up going out of bounds. It'll be put back in play by the Greyhounds. Greyhounds quickly get the ball back in. Trying to get it centered. They got one in the center, but they did not have anybody there to get the shot off. The Millers get it over to Divis. Divis looking to get it down the field. Divis coming right down the center. That's intercepted by Connor Dora. Into the middle. Trying to get the centering play. The Greyhounds cannot make the play. Millers clear it out. But the Greyhounds take the ball right back. Little leapfrog there over the players. Greyhounds definitely been playing a little bit more aggressively since about the 20-minute mark of the first half. They controlled the second half of the first half. Still no score, though. A couple good opportunities for each team, but have not gotten the ball into the net. That one goes out of bounds, and it's going to go over to the Millers. Millers with the ball, back to the Greyhounds. Greyhounds controlling it, trying to get it into the middle there. Shot, nobody there to deflect it. Ball goes out of bounds. So Noel Pena will put the ball back in play for the Millers. Divis down the near sideline, trying to look for somebody to get it to. Takes it right into the middle. The Greyhounds take it away. Miller's trying to take it right back.
Mind that shot every time I come up the screen. Not necessarily the middle. Are you telling me that I'm short? Probably.
Miller's with the ball. Montgomery with it, sends it back out toward the midfield stripe. Back into the middle to Divis. And Greyhounds take the ball back. All the way down the field. Divis takes it. Trying to get it into the middle, seeing if there's somebody he can deflect it to. Nice job of ball handling by Divis. Gets it all the way across the field. Miller's trying to get the ball centered, and they just can't get it into that zone. Reason shoots. That one's blocked nicely by the Greyhounds. Kelleher comes, Pena comes way out of the net. Pena with it again. Kicks it across the midfield stripe. Holland, he gets tripped up, but finally the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Carmel Greyhounds. Greyhounds trying to get the ball back in play. Miller's take it right back. A lot of good offense and a lot of good defense in this scoreless game. Just under 34 minutes remaining here, and Millers with an opening night win against Perry Meridian here on Tuesday night. Greyhounds have had 2 ties so far this season, a 0-0 and a 1-0. 0-0 and a 1-1 tie. Last touch by the Greyhounds. Millers will take it over again. Well, Pena, goaltender for the Millers, is almost getting close to the midfield mark. Ready to go back to action here. Centered. Miller's trying to get it. It's poked away by the Greyhounds, and there's a foul called on the Millers, so the Greyhounds will retain possession. That ball's going to come almost all the way back. Just see the sun reflecting off the lower clouds here off to our right. The sunset is getting very near. Good inbounds kick by the Greyhounds, trying to get it centered once again. Miller's trying to take it away. Kazmarek with it. Down the middle. Divis is going to chase that. Gupta gets there first for the Greyhounds, but the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Greyhounds. Miller's put the ball back in play. Into the center. It's a foot race there that Jake Johns could not win against the Greyhounds. All the way down the far side, and that one's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to go back to the Millers. Millers inbound the ball. Kicked away by the Greyhounds. Millers get it right back. Vogelsang with it. Sends it down. Here's Divis. Divis ball handling. Nice job of trying to get out of the way here. Tried to pass it all the way across, but it was intercepted by the Greyhounds. Good bit of offense, good bit of defense. Been a well-played game by both teams so far tonight. Greyhounds with an opportunity, could not get it into the middle. Divis goes over. He's got it. It goes out of bounds. And that'll be last touched. Let's see, that's going to be last touched by. That's touched by the Greyhounds, so the Millers will take over the possession. All the way back to goaltender Noel Pena. Back into the middle. No foul called on that. Landon Huber wanted a little push in the back, but he did not get the call. Shot off to the right, goes out of bounds. That was a good 5 or 10 feet to the right of the goalpost, so it was not in danger.
Subbing in for the Millers, number 2, Noah Adams.
Noah Adams comes off the bench for the Millers. Senior midfielder. Pena gets a good kick. Divis lost the ball. Lost it to Gupka. He gets it over to Thompson. Thompson down the side, and that goes out of bounds, but Greyhounds will retain the possession. Back in play. Millers or Greyhounds trying to get it back in the middle, but they don't. Millers take the ball over. Finally get a call there, and that's going to go against the Millers. Greyhounds put the ball back in play on the far side. Greyhounds on the far side looking to try to get the ball into the center. Good defense there, and Pena dives for the ball and manages to stop it. He tosses it back into play. Noel Pena has been a very busy young man here in the last 20, 25 minutes of this game. Miller's coming down. They've got some numbers, but it's going over to the side. Chased down by McCune. That one's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Greyhounds, so the Millers will have it deep in Greyhound territory. No score here. 26 minutes, 42 seconds remaining. Right in front, shot. Oh, my. Rolled right in front of the net and did not go in. Close, but no cigar. What do you say to that one? Wow. Millers with a great opportunity there, and they just couldn't quite execute on it. Miller fans showing their appreciation for the effort there. Once again into the middle. A good header there by the Greyhounds on the defense. Miller's coming back to take the ball here about midfield. It goes out of bounds, and they'll put it back in play here. This will be Vogelzang putting it back in play. Miller faithful here right in front of us, cheering on their men in black and gold. Greyhounds take the ball back, fall back and regroup. Kazmierek with it. Fedig He's got the only goal of the season so far for the Greyhounds had it. A.J. Tipner has the only goal of the season so far for the Millers. All the way down the far side. Let's see who that went off of. Looks like it's going to go back to, nope, going to go to the Greyhounds. Back to live action. Once again, another stop. That's going to go back to the Greyhounds. Just under 24 and a half minutes remaining here, and we're in the second half. First 55 minutes of this game have been a 0-0 tie. Millers with the deflection, trying to get it away from the goal. Then it's cleared from the goal. That one's going to go out of bounds. The ball will go back to the Carmel Greyhounds. They're quickly ready to set it up and get it back in play. Braden Thompson sends it into play. Into the center. Nobody there. Shot. A high shot over the goal. Just a little bit high, about a foot high. Hard shot by the Greyhounds, but both of these teams have gotten some good shots off here so far this evening, but nobody's been able to put one in the net so far. So at this point, the question remains, will somebody get one across the goal line, or will it end up a 0-0 tie? Been a great soccer match, any way you look at it. Two of the premier soccer programs in the state of Indiana. Greyhounds with it on the far side. Greyhounds trying to keep the ball from going out of bounds. Well, but they get possession of it, get it back in quickly. Down into the corner. Millers get the ball back on the far side. That one goes out of bounds. Greyhounds will put it back in play. Greyhounds from the far corner. Two defenders on the Greyhounds. The Millers take it away. Bring it down the far side of the field. Shot tipped. Kelleher is there, makes the save. Greyhounds trying to get the ball down the field. Miller's with it near the center field stripe. Vogelsang with it. Miller's setting up their offense, gets poked away. Andrew Thompson with it. Braden Thompson with it. That one gets poked away and goes out of bounds. Good bit of offense and defense on that play. Greyhounds with an opportunity. Millers with a good defensive play.
Also subbing in for the Millers, number 22, Landon Huber.
A.J. Tipner Landon Huber back on the field for the Millers. Just about to the halfway mark of the second half here. No score still. Shot across. Oh, my. Greyhounds had a great opportunity, but they were about a step short there of a wide open goal mouth. Millers quickly down the far side. Poked away by the Greyhounds. Millers come back with it. Greyhounds send it back toward the midfield stripe. Goes out of bounds. And the Greyhounds have the ball back. Under 20 minutes remaining here. First game of the season. For us here on Hamilton County Television. Thank you for joining us tonight. Brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville. I'm Brad Silbert, along with our producer-director, Will Wofford. Camera operator tonight, Lucas Lacone. I'd like to also thank the staff here at Noblesville High School for their hospitality. The athletic staff, Leo Woolridge, Rich Champion, the athletic directors. Sports Information Director, Andrew Trissler. Jane Stewart on the scoreboard tonight. Pena takes it. Had a kick right back toward him. Managed to get it out of the front of the area of the net. Here's Divis with it. I like the way Divis plays. He's very agile out there. Hard to defend. Greyhounds coming down the field. Millers try to poke it away. They do. Divis with it. Turns around. Trying to get it down there in the corner. Blocked once again by the Greyhounds. We're going to have a stoppage of play, and we're going to have a foul call. That's going to go against the Millers. So the Greyhounds will take it back. Both these teams wanting to get that goose egg off the scoreboard. You kind of got the feeling here, the way this game is going, that this could very well end up being a 0-0 game, or maybe possibly a 1-0 game. One goal could, somebody manage to score one. That's going to be a tough one to make up. Both teams have played very, very well tonight. Momentum has gone back and forth a couple times. Millers with the ball. That's Adam Kelleher coming up, kicks it out of bounds. So the Millers will have the inbound play from the near side. We've got some substitutions coming while we got that. Want to be part of a cutting-edge business? Bastion Solutions is hiring. Voted one of the best places to work in Indiana. We're a growing team making an impact on the community and the world. As a Toyota Advanced Logic company, Bastion Solutions is committed to our employees, offering a comprehensive benefits package and career potential. We're recruiting for our corporate headquarters in Carmel and our manufacturing facilities in Westfield and Greenfield. Apply now at bastionsolutions.com. When we work, the world works. Bastion Solutions. High in the air. Who's going to come down with it? Millers managed to come down with it. That goes out of bounds, so the Greyhounds will take that right back over. Out of bounds once again. Braden Thompson comes back off the bench for the Greyhounds. Greyhounds with the inbound play. They do manage to get it in. Millers take it right back away, but that one's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Greyhounds, so the Millers. Thought they were going to try to get a quick toss in there, but they elected to reset the offense, and we're told to move that ball back about 20 feet from that midfield stripe. Coming up on the 15-minute mark of this one. Been a whale of a game. Out of bounds once again to the Greyhounds. If you are a soccer purist, you have enjoyed this game tonight. A lot of good end-to-end action, a lot of good defense, a lot of good offense. Just a very, very good game. Miller's trying to get on the board here. Sam Howland down the near side. That one goes out of bounds. And the Greyhounds will put the ball back in play. Greyhounds trying to drive it deep into the Miller territory. Max Reason is there. Pena gets a foot on it, sends it out to the midfield stripe. Landon Huber sends it over to the far side for the Millers, but it's intercepted by the Greyhounds. Right back to the Millers. Here's Jake Johns. Shot off to the right, misses, out of bounds. Adam Kelleher sets the ball up. Kicks it back into play. That one's going to come down right about the midfield stripe. Greyhounds get a head on it, send it back farther into Miller territory. Here comes Pena out, and he manages to get that ball kicked out of danger. Millers with some numbers there, cannot take advantage of it. Shot, misses to the left. That's going to go out of bounds. Goaltender Adam Kelleher will put the ball back in play.
Subbing in for the Millers, number 8, Luke Odell. Number 13, Miles Tucker. And number 7,
Luke Odell.
Jackson Montgomery.
Miles Tucker. And Jackson Montgomery are back on the field for the Noblesville Millers. Second half action, 12:25 remaining. No score. Miller's trying to get the ball toward the net there. Greyhounds come up with some good defense there to get it away from the danger zone. Miller's equally on a header there, trying to get it back out toward the midfield stripe. Greyhounds trying to get things set up in there. They do. They get a shot off. And Pena goes down to the knees to take that ground ball. And he'll put it back in play. Pena with a good, strong kick. Just about out to the midfield stripe. Greyhounds take the ball back, though. Down the far side of the field. Oh, there's a trip. But that's going to go again. The ball went out of bounds before the trip happened. So that's going to turn it over to the Carmel Greyhounds. All the way across to Vogelsang. They retreat. Vogelsang is going to pick it up here just in front of us. Going down the near side. Vogelsang takes it into the middle. Gets it over to Tucker. Tucker sends it down into the zone. And the Greyhounds with a nice header deflect it back across the midfield stripe. 10:35 remaining in second half. What a break for the Millers. That one went off of Adam Kelleher. And he thought he was going to have it back, and the Millers end up with a 1-goal lead. A.J. Tipner, and with his second goal of the season, and a mistake by goaltender Adam Kelleher has given the Millers a 1-0 lead with just over 10 minutes remaining here. Tipner was in the right place at the right time, and I don't think Kelleher saw him. Otherwise, I got to believe that he would have picked that ball up. 1-0 now, 10 minutes remaining in this one. The championship rematch between the visiting Carmel Greyhounds and the home team, the Noblesville Millers, here from Hallmark Orthodontic Soccer Complex on the campus of White River Elementary School here in Noblesville. Thank you for joining us tonight on Hamilton County Television. Brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville. Here come the Greyhounds. They've got an opportunity, but Miller's managed to kick it away, and there's going to be, I believe there's going to be a foul called against. No foul, okay. A couple of Millers down here stretching too.
And subbing in for the Millers, number 12, Sam Divis.
So the result of the play will be a goal kick by Noel Pena. Greyhounds get it right back. Trying to center it. Millers get it out of the danger zone a little bit. Turn around, try to send it down deep into Greyhound territory. Jake Johns came streaking in there trying to get that ball away. He could not get it away. Gupta takes it. Over to Kelleher, Ben Kelleher. Christopher Gabriel seeing his first action of the night for the Greyhounds. Connor Dora kicked it down the far side, or near side. Goes out of bounds. And we're going to have a substitution here. Celebrating over 30 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specializes in last-minute signage and banners. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. Contact them at 317-773-7200. Or just visit their website, www.loganstreetsigns.com. Seven minutes remaining here. Greyhounds looking to try to even this one up. They'll have the inbound pass here, the inbound ball. All right, we're ready to go back to action here. Centered. The header over the net. Good try by the Greyhounds. .620 remaining in this one. Millers by 1. The goal in the 70th minute of this match. Another shot. Nice save there by Adam Kelleher on the shot by the Millers. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by. Free kick, rather, for the Greyhounds. Andrew Thompson had one man to beat there. Got a shot off, but Noel Pena was able to get a hand on it and deflect it. So that'll be a corner kick now for the Carmel Greyhounds. A little over 5 minutes remaining in this one. Into the center, deflected. Pena was there. He had that ball perfectly played. Exactly 5 minutes remaining in this one. Pena with the kick. Well across the midfield stripe. Millers get control of the ball. Landon Huber had it. He lost it. Volzang trying to chase it down. Goes over to the Greyhounds. Into the middle. An opportunity here. Oh my, oh my. What a job by the defense of the Millers. Thought for a moment there this match was going to be tied up. Fans here in front of us all getting on their feet here in the last 4 minutes and 12 seconds. The Miller faithful hoping that they can hold on or expand this 1-0 lead. Good contingent of Greyhounds out here tonight, hoping that they can get this thing tied up at least. Under 4 minutes. From the corner. Greyhounds trying to get something going on the offense. Trying to get it centered. They do. Goes all the way across. And the Millers are going to have the ball. We have a timeout called. I don't understand what the timeout was for. Apparently the ball got lost. Now they've got it, and they've got it back in play. So the Millers will take it. Not a corner kick, but about as close as you can get to a corner kick. Nice header there by the Greyhounds, by Gupta. And that one goes out of bounds, and once again the Millers will take it back. 3:10 remaining in this one. Under 5 minutes remaining. Greyhounds digging for the ball, trying to get this game tied up. Tucker takes it away. He's got it in the front. Shoots. Deflection. Does not go into the net. And I think the goaltender may have been injured on that one. He went down pretty hard. And we have a clock stoppage once again. Referees were checking on the condition of Greyhound goalie Adam Kelleher. He took a hard spill down there. 2:17 remaining in this one. Turning out to be a real nail biter here tonight. Into the middle. Here comes Pena. He's got it. By the time he kicks the ball back in play, there'll be about 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining. I think I already said that once. That's going to go out of bounds and go back to the Greyhounds. What a whale of a game this has been tonight. This has been an excellent soccer match. Ball is kicked out of bounds. Going into the corner. Corner kick into the middle. Will there be a deflection? It's somewhat cleared. Still there, finally cleared by the Millers. Only one defender back for the Greyhounds. That being McCune. 1 minute remaining in this one. Millers holding on to a precarious 1-goal lead. Once again, Pena comes out of the net and grabs the ball, and he's motioning his players to get down the field. Probably about enough time for maybe one or two more charges here. That one's going way down the field. Divis is right there. The header, there's going to be a foul called. And we got a timeout called on the foul. Probably could have been 2 fouls called on that. There's a Greyhound down on the field. In the goaltender, Adam Kelleher, was run into also. We'll have to see what the call is. It looks to me like they're motioning that the ball is going to go over to the Millers. I can't see who the injured... I cannot see who the injured Greyhound is, but he's hobbling off the field. 19 seconds remaining in this one. Apparently the crash that happened about maybe 100 feet out in front of the goal, that must have happened before the Millers and Adam Kelleher ran into each other. Because the ball is going to go over to the going to the Greyhounds, I'm sorry. You can see that Adam Kelleher is not in the best of shape, but he does get a halfway decent kickoff, follows the ground. 15 seconds remaining. Miller's trying to chase it down. They send it down into the zone. Kelleher comes out, sends the ball out of bounds, and that will do it. That will be the last play of the game. So the final score in this championship rematch comes out to be the Noblesville Millers 1, the Carmel Greyhounds 0. The only goal in the match happened at the 10:13 mark here in the second half. A goal unassisted by A.J. Tipner to give the Millers the lead and the win for the game tonight. We'd like to thank you for watching tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Boys Soccer on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 30 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, the Community Health Network, Bastion Solutions, Hamilton County Sports Authority, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtor, Noblesville Youth Sports Alliance, Blades Audio, Video, and Security, and the Hamilton County Reporter. On behalf of our producer-director, Will Wofford, our camera operator, Lucas Lacone, our executive director, Jim Wofford, I'm Brad Silbert. Good night from the Noblesville Soccer Complex.